inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Ready to go now? Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. And we're underway here in the home opener. Inside, ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just missed. This one in the air, center field. Varsho gets under it. One up, one down.
Batting second, left fielder Christian Yelich.
Yelich checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. And the 1-0.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cease, a 6'2" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. Strike 2.
Nope, that's inside.
Center field, Clement should have this one, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Angel Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got it. That's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center. And getting the start for the White Sox, Davis Martin. What do we have on him? This is Bryce Terang. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Out to short. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Yeah, there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit, takes outside. Foul ball.
That's out.
That one's in there. It's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Back now in Toronto. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the White Sox. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Ball inside.
King Tuck goes down on strikes. Second inning here, no score.
Ball that's outside.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got him.
And they get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alex Freeland. Hammered down the right side, but foul. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A 2-run blast. So up next for Chicago, Brandon Valenzuela. Comes up empty.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Hey.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Martin, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Misses outside, and now 3-0.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Ernie Clement will hit next. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have.
That is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
That's That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one lifted to left. One down. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Angel Martinez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Golden opportunity right here. That one is absolutely belted. And it is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held back.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's outside.
Nope, outside.
3 balls, no strikes. That clips the corner. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Rushing swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. In the dirt. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Stowers on the move to the gap. Makes the grab.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
They take the force out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Nope, that's inside.
Freeland over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Wobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases. 1 down. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Ball, that's inside.
Base hit. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 5-2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Stanton in the box, lays off for ball one. And a swing and a miss. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Freeland. Play made, that ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. Start of the fourth. Michael Massey steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And that one is inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next for Chicago, Tristan Peters. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, Terang. Oh, a great flip. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Sam Antonacci.
Inside, ball 1.
And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
3-0 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire. At bat.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Mason Fluhart.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. In the air, left field. Oh, he can't hang on. In comes the run from third to add on.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
The 1-0. Little chopper rolls foul. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. Fly to center his first time. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Clement, 29 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. And a foul ball.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Here's the 0-2.
Inside, ball one. Ball in.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. There's one over to first, but he beats it. Check
Back
swing.
outside.
He held up. Ball one. Just
Ball.
missed.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Stays alive. Swings through it for the K. And he's ready. New inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Kyle Tucker. In the air to left center. And a quick out, number one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Into left center for a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Alex Freeland. Out number two.
Nope, outside.
Rushing leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a strike on the outside edge. Left field. And it's a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cut on and missed, and it's ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That one fouled off.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's a ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
No swing. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Foul ball there. The Blue Jays down by 4. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that
Outside with a breaking ball.
That's in. Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bryce Terang now at the plate. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. The 2-run shot. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball 2.
Just outside. Full count now.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Back now in Toronto. Top 6. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jeff Hoffman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And a ground ball to first. Aranda takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed. On the ground, Clement sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Ball that's outside.
On the ground to the left. Clement over to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the Jays. Alejandro Kirk. White Sox going with a new arm. Trevor Richards.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
The 0-1. And this one looks like trouble. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ernie Clement. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Grounds one to short. One away, bottom of the 6th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. Tied at 6. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. There's a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Christian Yelich steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball inside.
Hoffman in his 8th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, didn't go. 2-2. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And 2 away to start the 7th. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
High fly ball down the left field line. But it slices just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Comes a 2-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
This one in the air center field. Varsho under it. And that is that. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now for the A's, Jesus Sanchez, new pitcher for the White Sox. Ryan Hudson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball one. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Here the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. High left throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Yep, that ball went out.
Valenzuela. He'll do it himself. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. On the mound now, number 63.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 0-2 now.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Out to short, Freeland. And that is out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Nope, outside.
Misses inside. Ball 2. Late with the swing there. Martinez. To first, inning over. Back now in Toronto. Ready to begin.
Dalton rushing.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
He's got it. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Massey at the plate now, and that's strike one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. Brandon Valenzuela the next to hit, 1 for 3. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Two on, one out. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. That one outside. Ball one. This one in the air center field. Varsho settles underneath it. 2 down. Two aboard, 2 outs. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Sam Antonacci. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Clement moving under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one pushed foul. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Peters on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Peters, long run, and makes the grab. That's out number 2. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one. To the right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
1 and 2 now.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Has room, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Leading off, Christian So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brendan Little.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Swing and a foul out of play. White Sox down a run here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one.
Inside play.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-0. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Louis Varland.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there. 0-2 now. In the dirt, blocked. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
That's ball 2.
On a line. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Down.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. Last chance for the home team. And now for the Jays. Miles Straw. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Seranthony Dominguez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
In the air to left center. Yelich running hard. And there's 1 down. That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. Jonathan Aranda digs in now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. That one missing inside. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
Ripped on the ground to 2nd. Throw to 1st. Ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Now I don't gotta say too much.